Morning. Happy coffee talk. It's Monday after Thanksgiving. My face is a little red if you're watching this on the live or on YouTube, because I did a Peloton ride this morning. I don't often get to do those, or I don't often choose to do those before my day. But today it was like I woke up and I was like, I'm gonna start this week strong on purpose. And so I didn't even get to do a long one, but it didn't matter. I got a 30-minute ride in and it felt really good, actually. And now I've gotten to stretch and stuff instead of just sit here like a stone. So it was a really great way to start my morning. I might do it more often. Coffee this morning is in this awesome mug. You make the world a better place. It's got a rainbow handle. Brooke gave me this mug. Brooke is our fitme client services manager. I love it. And I'm drinking Black Rifle. It's been a minute since I had Black Rifle coffee. I'm going to fix my focus. There we go. My camera was out of focus. It's been a minute since I had Black Rifle because I got so many amazing coffee gifts at the Fit Me events that I've been having those instead. And this morning it's, tried and true. Black Rifle coffee does not disappoint. And so it's really, really delicious. I wanted to share with you, my coffee talk message for this morning is actually a follow-up to our coaching call from last night. So when you're in Fit Me, we do a Sunday coaching call. We call it the Fit Me family meeting, but really it's like you get a target for the week. You get something to consider, something to put into action, something to work with your coach specifically on for you that moves you forward. So we do these every Sunday. And it's just part of what we do inside of Fit Me. And last night I was talking about December and, how there's always events, there's always lots of sugar, there's always lots of nonsense. Usually after Thanksgiving, that's when all of that starts. It starts with Thanksgiving. Sometimes it even starts with Halloween, and then it just goes. But one of the things that you can do that really changes the trajectory of your month, not that you need to be on track or necessarily like give up enjoying some of those things. I actually think having a fit and healthy lifestyle, you get to enjoy some of those treats without feeling stressed about it in December. But on the other hand, it's really easy because sugar is addicting, like true story, because hyper palatable food, like things like mashed potatoes and macaroni and cheese, like these things that are just straight delicious, because they are so easy to overconsume and it's easy to get into this like cycle of overdoing it, that I think it's worth stating that you don't necessarily have to abstain to have a really great month where you feel really good, but you also don't necessarily want to completely just do whatever for a month either, because you're not going to feel very good. You're going to feel like crap. And so one of the things that you can do to sort of put the days into your hands is to win your morning. And I want you to kind of think about the end of the day. I don't want you to think about the morning. I want you to think about the end of the day. What would it be at the end of the day that you could have said to yourself and said, you know what, like I got this, and this done today. So even though I like hustled all around and I did all the things, I got this, and this. Like I feel like I did solid today. What would those things be? Do you know? Would it be like, oh, I did a 3-mile walk today. I drank some water and I had some vegetables for breakfast. Like check in the box. Or I answered all of my emails so that my email box was empty. I, took 10 minutes for like quiet meditation and I took my dog for a walk. All of those things, like I still feel like the things that are left undone, like if at the end of the day, you're like, man, I wish I had time for X, Y, and Z. And you kind of got all the feels about it because you wanted to do those things and you just didn't do those things. Those are the things that belong in your morning routine. Creating a morning routine, and it doesn't have to be like, ice polar plunge, and 40 minutes of meditation. I'm just talking about winning your morning and what that would do for you to set your days and your months on a different kind of trajectory. So like, for example, if you're somebody who is trying to get more walking in and you know that you have a busy day where you sit often because you're on the computer or you're on the phone, then maybe winning your morning might be knocking out 2 or 3 miles first thing. That would change the trajectory of your days. That one thing would win your morning over and over and over again. Like one thing, one. Maybe you are chronically dehydrated and you just don't drink water, or you're working hard at drinking the water that you know you need, but you never get it done. And at the end of the day, you always feel stressed because it didn't happen. Maybe winning your morning is starting off with like 30 ounces of water before 8 a.m. And then you're on track today. It's going to happen. Like those are the little things that I'm talking about. And I'm not saying that they're easy. Like going for a 2 or 3 mile walk first thing in the morning, I'm not saying that that's easy, especially in the wintertime. But if you know that that's what you wanted to have done, and at the end of the day, you're going to wish that you had done it, then put it first thing before the crazy hustle and bustle of the day starts. You can build confidence and momentum with your mornings, because the morning is the time that you have the most clarity and that you are the most present. It's before you dive into the 400 things demanding your time and attention. It's before you felt like kind of like unmotivated and let time pass, and then it felt frustrated that time passes. It's before all of that. You have the opportunity each and every morning to set your course. And so I want to challenge you today to pick one thing that would matter to you. One thing that at the end of the day, you're like, well, I got that done and I got it done first thing. What would that be? What would that be for you? Is it quiet time? Is it like meditation? Is it a Peloton ride? Is it a 3 mile walk? Is it a 30-minute walk? It doesn't have to be anything epic. Is it a 30-minute walk, even if that's only a half a mile? Is it time set aside for your pets? Is it a solid breakfast? Is it a jump start on your water? Is it cleaning your kitchen? Maybe it's that. Maybe it's just that one task, like starting your day with a clean kitchen. Boom, trajectory set. You won your morning. And maybe it's knocking out something that is hard. So for example, like the hardest thing I'm going to have to do today is call the dentist. I don't want to do it. I'm going to do it. Maybe it's that. Maybe it's putting the very most annoying thing that you have to do first in your day and knock it out. And then you won your day. Or maybe it's the exact opposite. Maybe it's picking something so easy that you can't possibly talk yourself out of it. Maybe it's picking something as small. Coach Amy Heap, who's one of our fitme coaches, shared last night that she started with setting 2 minutes of quiet time aside for herself in the morning. That was her first goal. 2 minutes. Maybe it's something so simple that you can't possibly talk yourself out of it, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's easy, but it is doable. Maybe it's something like that. And where yep, I just checked that box. I clipped my fingernails. Check. Like, I know that sounds dumb, but again, this sort of like intention / action / follow through, regardless of whether it's super hard, super easy, it builds confidence because you're keeping promises to yourself. But if you can think with foresight into like what it is that you want to have done by the end of the day, and you know that would matter, having those steps done would matter, having your water done, being hydrated would matter, eating those vegetables for breakfast would matter, then do it first. Do it first. So that's my coffee talk message for you this morning. On a Monday morning, I'm going to challenge you to start winning your mornings and do it first. Pick something that you know will set the trajectory for your day and do it. Thanks, guys, for plugging in for Coffee Talk. As always, it's wonderful to share a cup of coffee with you. So I have a couple of fun episodes planned in the near future where I'm going to share a cup of coffee with someone. And we're going to do like a casual conversation about a topic. It won't go super long. Coffee Talk's always going to be like short and easy to digest, but maybe a hair smidge longer than a normal one. But again, kind of like a cup of coffee length of time. So I'm looking forward to sharing those with you soon. And if you have not subscribed to Coffee Talk, be sure to go to your favorite podcast app and subscribe to Fit Me Coffee Talk, and then share it with a friend. It means a lot to me if you share it, because I don't have any sponsors or anything for this podcast. And so if you like it, the only way someone else would find out about it is if you share it. And if you are listening on the podcast already and are not a part of our Facebook group, then go to Facebook and search Fit Me Free Intro and join us in there. So we will show you how to do diet-free and sustainable change that works in your real life. It's a free group that you can get started. You can get a taste of what Fit Me is all about. You can also learn about our coaching program in there. But at the end of the day, you'll learn and be connected with some awesome people. And it will help you with practical action steps that you can do in your life. So I will talk to you guys later. Take care. Bye.